Daytime baseball from the home of the Phils since 2004, Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Philadelphia Phillies. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Jared Eichhoff gets handed the ball for the 4th and final game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, hitters have had their way with this guy this year. This is a stat any pitcher doesn't want to have attached to him. The league hitting over 300. That's righties and lefties hitting over 300 against this guy. That's something he's going to drastically have to improve on.
In now is Lorenzo Cain, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. And they start him out away with a called strike. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Hey, Matty V, yeah, they'd like to finish this series off strong, Dero. They lose the first game of the set. They come back storming, winning games 2 and 3. They'd like nothing more than to finish it off and go 3 out of 4 and win this one here.
And heading into the weekend, this could really fire up this team, both offensively and defensively.
The 0-2 home. Fastball, strike 3 called, and he's caught looking to begin the afternoon. With that, here's a look at the Brewers starting lineup. What's the word on them as they try to split the series, Mark?
Well, Matty, one thing that jumps out at me is the fact that this is a modern-day lineup. A lot of swing and miss, but not many people concerned about it. We were around the cage during batting practice. These guys are trying to drive the baseball out of the yard. They are not concerned with taking 3 and going back to the dugout.
And here's Tyler Saladino. Career line against Jared Eichhoff. He's 1 for 5. Hops this one up, but this will land untouched. This year against right-handed pitching, Saladino brings a batting line of barely over 200, so there's certainly some room for improvement there.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, Dero, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
In is Christian Yelich. Has 2 hits in 11 trips for the series so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Again, another foul ball. The next 0-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. Freddie Peralta gets the start for Milwaukee in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
So coming to the plate, Gene Segura. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And gone. An absolute bomb. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. His first home run of the season, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, that ball right there was right up in the happy zone. It doesn't take much to drive one out of the ballpark when you connect on a high pitch like that. The backspin carried that one right out of here.
In now, Cesar Hernandez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, they played a heck of a game, first game of this series, and then dropped the last 2, not playing really good baseball. They have to find a way to win this one today.
No doubt about it, Dero. There's such a thing as a good series by winning the last one and getting a split in the 4-game set. That's exactly what they would like to do today to get some momentum going into the next series.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1. With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, one guy that's worth the price of admission, Andrew McCutchen. He's a special player, no doubt, but at home, get this, he's hitting over 400. I mean, he's swinging the bat. He's hitting everything. He's just a very special player playing at home in front of these fans.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Live but speared on a hop. And there are 2 away now. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. This will kick up against the wall now. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto, and he puts it on the ground to second. Throw over to Aguilar at first will take care of him to end the inning. But the Phillies strike first on this solo home run. Second inning coming up, and Philadelphia is off to an early 1-0 lead. So stepping in, Jesus Aguilar, and the home away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And let's focus on third baseman Maikel Franco. I think what gets lost in the shuffle, we get it. Offensive force. But he doesn't get enough credit for the way he handles the hot corner. The ability to pick it backhand and come up firing.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. In there, and it's 0-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo home run there for Travis Shaw. Home run number 5 on the year, and the Brewers have come back to tie things at 1.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Into the box now, Mike Moustakas. Fouled off. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
This is skied into short left center. Calling for it, McCutchen. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. At the plate, Yasmani Grandal. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch on its way. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Well, I'm surprised by the pitcher right there going to the well for a second straight fastball. He had to feel that that hitter was on the previous pitch.
Wrong.
Here's Ryan Braun now. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Skied into very shallow right. Harper has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. But the Brewers tie things up thanks to this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2, all tied at 1-1. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at 3rd. Peralta has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. High and deep to right center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Row. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
Delivery to him on the way. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. He'll get it into second, but he'll get in there with an RBI double.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit, lacing a double of his own. Could be a big inning if this continues.
Michael Franco, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First offering on its way. Grounded to short. Saladino takes it in. And that's the first out.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jared Eichhoff. And with a runner already in scoring position and one away, he is likely not to be bunting here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
From the belt, the pitch. Curveball. Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
A bouncer to the left side. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the middle infielder Gene Segura.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
First pitch of the at bat on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way, and a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. And they'll get the man at third here at least, but in the interim, a run has come in to score.
And this is a nice decision here in the outfield. The run's going to score easily, but he sees he might have a shot at that guy taking third, so he gets off a really good throw to gun him down.
Standing in now, Cesar Hernandez. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Phillies 3 and the Brewers 1. In now, Freddie Peralta. 9-1-2 due up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch on its way. Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and that'll get down out there near the wall. And the Brewers get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
In now, Lorenzo Cain. Popped him up. There to take it is Franco, and that's your first out. Digging in, Tyler Saladino. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Tyler Saladino.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Fouled away. Peralta, the runner at second with 1 away. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Into the box, Christian Yelich. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And Franco will make the catch to retire the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Phillies lead this one 3-1. Here's Bryce Harper now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Skied into straightaway right. Yelich is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. And with 1 away, it's time to check the standings in the NL Central as you see where the Brewers find themselves entering action today. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rhys Hoskins. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. And he will make the play. 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Slapped hard the opposite way. Yelich is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia as the lead remains 3-1. Leading off the inning, Jesus Aguilar, and they'll need him to get something going here.
First baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Oh, no, he can't hold on to it. So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7. The 0-2 once more is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that. But most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Into the box now, Travis Shaw, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. And it's fouled away. Another one sent foul. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. And he struck him out.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball. So I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Moustakas.
Standing in now, Mike Moustakas. And he fouls this one off. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The windup and the 0-1. Drilled to the left side. And Moustakas is aboard. It's a base hit.
Up next for Milwaukee, the catcher, Yasmani.
Riding in once again, Yasmani Grandal. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled off. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Fouled away. Here comes another 0-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. McCutchen is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Milwaukee leaves one. They still trail it here 3-1. Now at the plate, Andrew McCutchen. He set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
The left fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising. Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Pulled toward right center field. Kane on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So striding in, Michael Franco. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Yelich is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Jared Eichhoff, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped up. And that's in there, base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
Yeah, Matt, I think his only hope is to try to get out of this 4th inning and maybe try to regroup for the 5th. But this is 8 hits he's given up already, so he might even have trouble doing that.
Ready once again, Gene Segura. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. First pitch on its way. Line to the right side. But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. Phillies leave a couple, and it's still 3-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. He told me that they've been way too aggressive on the first pitch of the at-bat, and while he doesn't necessarily condemn that if it's leading to hits, that's clearly not the case right now. Over 80% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch, and a lot of those have resulted in swinging misses or outs, guys.
Lead off for Milwaukee.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Number 8. Ryan Braun.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and a strike to count. In there, strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
He's just bringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Stepping in now, Freddie Peralta. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch, and it's fouled away. Here's another 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Now another 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Finally, a take. No, seriously, that's the first pitch they've taken the entire game.
The 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. Backhanded. And that's the second out. Standing in, Lorenzo Cain. No hits to this point. First delivery to him on the way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. McCutchen is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Ready for another shot now. Cesar Hernandez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Cain. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Cain going back, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper, number 22 on the year, and the Phillies have opened it up now. It's 4-1.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Into the box, Rhys Hoskins. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the catcher, JT.
So digging in now, JT Realmuto. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike. Hard hit ball to short. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Yeah, Matty, I mean, the numbers don't lie. They tagged him for 10 hits, including that last one, and he's having a hard time getting out of any trouble. They might be buying some time to let the relievers get a few more pitches in before they give him the hook.
Here comes the first pitch. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Kane going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. But the Phils tack on one more on this solo home run. Through 5 innings, it's now 4-1 Philadelphia. Coming to the plate now, Tyler Saladino. He'll start things out against Jared Eichhoff as this inning gets underway. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's in there for a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
The windup and the 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Pereira coasts under it. He's got it one away. Digging in, Christian Yelich. He struck out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. First offering on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's
belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Harper, and it's gone. It's a solo home run for Christian Yelich. 8th home run on the season for him, and the Brewers have cut it to a 4-2 score now. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these 2 clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying. D-Row, the hitter's on point, the pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1 delivery. Pitch popped up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out.
Now batting, third base.
Ready for another chance. Travis Shaw. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ripped down the line. But a foul ball here. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A high fastball is in there. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. High in the air and deep to left center field. Ranging back is Herrera at the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his 2nd hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Into the box now, Mike Moustakas, as he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield. Franco is there for it, and that's the 3rd out. But the Brewers get a run, and it comes here on the long ball. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the Phillies 4 and the Brewers 2.
Ladies
Brandon Woodruff enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Pitching for Milwaukee, Number 53, Brandon Woodruff.
Into the box now, Odubel Herrera. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth.
Odubel Herrera.
First delivery to him on the way. Lifted the other way out to left center. Kane is after it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. One out for the Phillies in their half of the sixth. And that means Michael Franco, the third baseman, will bat next. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a solo shot here for Michael Franco. Number 11 for him on the season. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
As he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field.
Oh, what happened? He can't make the play.
Hey, have a day right here. Third knock of the game for the pitcher. Don't be shocked if he's not in a 3-hole for this manager tomorrow.
Gene Segura standing in. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Aguilar calls for it. And he makes the catch for the second out. At the plate, Cesar Hernandez, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set and the pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Yelich is under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But the Phils tack on one more on this solo home run. Bottom third of the order, 7, 8, 9 due up to start the seventh. It's now 5-2 Philadelphia. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. It's on to the seventh inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Yasmani Grandal.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Standing in now, Ryan Braun.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
In there, a base hit.
Now batting, the pitcher, Brandon Woodruff.
Manny Pena will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 9, Manny Pena.
Popped him up. Hoskins over to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The center fielder,
Striding in, Lorenzo Cain. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First offering on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. And that retires the side. Brewers strand 1. They trail 5-2.
7th inning stretch.
Corey Knebel gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Corey Knebel.
Stepping into the box, Bryce Harper. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
In that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Now the 0-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
3. Yeah.
Into the box, Rhys Hoskins. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Here comes Yelich, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Now with the plate, JT Realmuto. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. Set to deliver the 0-1. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. In the air to straightaway center field. Cain is under it. 2 down. So 2 are gone now in the Philadelphia 7th, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. From the stretch, Harper running from first. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap, but that'll hit off the wall in left center. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. His head-to-head numbers against Corey Knebel. He's 2 for 3. He's taken him deep once. First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and he fouls this one off. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Herrera has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. He's set. The 0-1. Check swing grounder to the right side. Aguilar has it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple, and it remains 5-2. Next for Milwaukee, Tyler Saladino. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
First delivery to him on the way. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
The right fielder.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box now, Christian Yelich.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. And he'll be trying to replicate that home run swing that he took back in inning number 6. A 1 pitch on its way. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jesus Aguilar. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First delivery to him on the way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Pereira is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee, and the deficit remains 5-2. Jacob Barnes is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Milwaukee, number 50, Jacob Barnes.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Michael Franco. He went deep last time up.
Michael.
Here comes the first pitch. Line towards center field. King patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Nick Williams will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 5, Nick Williams.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Digging in to try it again, Gene Segura. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Up next for Philadelphia, the second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled off. Williams stands at second with 2 gone. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And this will get all the way to the wall now.
Well, that makes it a 4-run deficit, so you might have to start wondering if this is too much for them to come back. They've only been able to scratch across 2 runs the entire game so far, so coming up with 4 more in this one might be too tall of an order.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Bryce Harper. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Lifted the other way to left center. Kane on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1 for the Phillies here on the RBI double. Last chance coming up for the Brewers. It's the Phillies 6 and the Brewers 2. David Robertson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
David Robertson.
Travis Shaw will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning. We flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First offering on its way. Fouled away. Robertson, a right-hander, standing just under 6 foot at 5'11". This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
0-2 to Travis Shaw.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Superb pitching performance in this one, Matty V. 8 rock-solid innings. In line for the win. Now needs some help from the bullpen.
Now at the plate, Mike Moustakas. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
The 0-1 on its way. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. One out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
In now, Yasmani Grandal, and it's fouled away. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And he'll make the final out to put an end to this one, and the Phillies have taken the finale here. They win the series 3-1 as the ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
6-2 the final total today. Philadelphia took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Jared Eichhoff notches his 3rd win of the year as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 6 runs on 16 hits. 1 error. They left 9 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 5 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely. Inside the Show with your host, Justin Allegri.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting off in the National League East, the Phillies launched 3 home runs as they got the best of the Brewers at home, 6-2. The Atlanta Braves held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds, 2-1. The Washington Nationals hit 3 long balls as they got the best of the visiting Mets, 5-1. The Cubs totaled 13 hits as a team as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati, 10-4. The Pirates racked up 11 hits as a team as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park, 5-4. The Baltimore Orioles knocked out 12 hits as a team as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland, 6-5. Jordan Zimmerman won his first game of the season, leading Detroit over Oakland, 2-1. Drew Smyly earned the 3rd W of his season, helping lead the Rangers past Kansas City, 8-1. Thomas Panaun grabbed his 2nd win of the year as the Bluebirds took down the White Sox 3-1. His ERA is currently in the top 5 in the American League. The Seattle Mariners held their opponent to just 2 hits as they pulverized the Twins 8-1. As always, thanks for tuning in. That's all we've got this morning. Enjoy the games later today, and we'll see you tomorrow.